show your experience, right? So that you're a real person, you have relevant experience in your niche, and then use multimedia like videos, photos, validate your experience in doing that. Nothing beats first-hand content and experience, right? So we want an emphasis on this. This first-hand experience in SEO refers to creating content based on your direct knowledge, your expertise, your personal interaction with a subject matter, right? It prioritizes originality and credibility, ensuring content comes from those who truly understand the topic. So if I'm talking to you about, this problem I had with Google Business Profile, this issue I had with, the GoDaddy email issue, right? These are real world issues that a client had, called me panicking, called me frustrated, figured something out, and got it working for him again. Not everybody's going to have that problem, but like it's nice to see this is the way to go about doing this, right? And here's what happened. Here's how we solved the problem, and it gives people the way to do that. That's only because it's original, first-hand experience. So write about that. Prioritizing that originality and credibility ensures content comes from those who truly understand the topic. And the engines increasingly are favoring this approach because it aligns with their focus on trustworthiness, right? Part of the EAT, and delivering the most valuable results for their users. So again, it's really important because it builds trust with users, right? That firsthand insight demonstrates authenticity, making you just more likely to trust your brand. You're speaking from the heart, I have one client also that does pressure washing, a lot of videos, right? And he's showing things. He's talking about why you shouldn't do this, or why you shouldn't use this thing, or why you shouldn't pressure wash your house. You don't pressure wash your house because that can cause problems. You do it this way, and this is why. And so, but it's because he's got the expertise and the experience, and it's favored by the engines, right? Google's emphasis on the EAT experience is what we're talking about. It's the first thing in the EAT is experience. And so we want to make sure that if you have experience in your topic area and you talk about that experience, the kinds of experience that you've done, the projects and the things that you've done that maybe are a little bit unique and different, how you solve problems and issues, how you made, your clients happy, Google's going to reward that content because it's backed by personal experience. And it also sets you apart from your competitors, right? With the rise of all the AI-generated content, first-hand experience is going to add unique human touch, helps your content stand out. So best practice is to showcase your experience, right? Highlight author credentials and expertise with detailed bios. Who you are, what you are, how long you've been doing it, history, background, education, credentials, awards, certificates, anything, right? Years of experience, use multimedia like videos, photos, validate your experiences with that. I know I have on my, I'll show it to you because it's kind of a joke. I always get a kick out of it. On my CSGO SEO website, if you go to my my about page, about Steve page, I actually have a picture of me at 16 years old on my VIC-20 computer. That's me. All right, I'm six. Maybe I'm 15 at that point there. So that's going back a long while. It says, hey, I've been around this for a long. I've been on the computers for a long while. Here's a picture of my first website from like 1997, all cheesy looking as it is. I have another set of this actually coming up with a timeline with business card pictures and all sorts of cool stuff in there that's coming up as well. So really kind of incorporate all of these things to show your experience, right? So that you're a real person, you have relevant experience in your niche, and then use multimedia like videos, photos, validate your experience in doing that. Create that authentic content, write case studies, tutorials, excuse me, product reviews that's based on your real experiences. Share those personal stories or behind the scenes processes to add depth to your content, and use clear, actionable language that reflects your hands-on knowledge. And of course, incorporate user feedback too, right? Include testimonials, custom reviews, or feedback to enrich your content. Show people that, what you're doing and how other people are enjoying what you're doing. Definitely, definitely a good idea to do, okay? Actively engage with your audience through surveys or Q&A sessions to gather insights. We're doing a lot of Q&As these days for our members in All-Stars. And we're looking at all sorts of questions that are being asked by people like in Reddit and other places like that, as well as our members. Just make sure we're giving lots of value and finding out questions and answers that are really good. And then feature real world examples from users or clients to reinforce your credibility. Conclusions: focusing on first-hand experience enhances your credibility, boosts trust with your audience, and aligns with your search engine priorities for 2025. Again, EAT guideline is in there as well. And how to use case studies in content marketing is another good one too.